In my work group are made up of my classmates Tatiana Castillo, Victor Valencia, Valentina Silva, Angie Rosa, Camila Orjuela, and Camila Sanchez.
And thank you all very much for coming today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Valeria and I'm responsible for the introduction. In today's presentation, we would like to explain to you about the challenge that the financial sector has in the electronic fraud problem. We want to cover 5 important points about this topic throughout this presentation. Okay, now let's move on to the first one. Okay, and what is the problem? As we all know, technology is one of the most important tools in recent years. It facilitated communication, social relations, and flow of information. However, it is also used to commit many crimes and robberies, thanks to data collection of bank accounts. In Colombia, unfortunately, there is no substantial regulation in this regard, but entities and users must assume their responsibilities when these cases occur. What interventions have been used in the past to address this challenge? Well, there are two parts that have been intervened in this problem. The first one is the financial entities. They have, for a year, to prepare a customer profile, block accounts with strange movements, invest in equipment and applications to prevent malicious softwares, staff training in the fraud modalities, protect systems and information in the cloud, and finally, provide security information to users. Well, the second part is the financial clients. They intervene and collaborate when they don't. Use equipment for public use. Establish access codes. Install antivirus and firewall in the personal computer. Review account statements. Don't accept collaboration for strangers and don't answer raid emails. Follow the instruction of the entity, in this case the bank. And finally, report illicit activity instantly.
I am talking about with methods for artificial intelligence in banks, like a big data, has been developed to serve, depending on banks, as automate financial advice. This is a generator of benefits for both employees and customers, as it generates customer inclusion, protection, and privacy. So, in this case, it's very important the experience for a customer. For example, being able to avoid lines and long waiting in the office is interesting for a bank and for a people. And the security has increased so much that crimes like fraud are no longer as common as in the past without artificial intelligence. And this is why they have implemented several tools, as it definitively gives very positive details.
Some of the technological methods that artificial intelligence have been used in recent years for security and bank profits are the following. First of all, we have the chatbots to verify the customer information and improve the service provided, the best customer service. They have become a powerful tool to banks to provide their users with a personalized experience. The next one is Set Finance, that creates credit profiles that fit their clients by evaluating the risk that loans can sometimes cause for both the bank and the client. The third one is called decision intelligence that detects fraud automatically. That can increase the accuracy of the authorization of true transactions. The system also reads customer behavior to detect if there is any fraud in their accounts. As we see here in the presentation, we have been using three methods that can detect the fraud immediately. This can be used in the future to avoid any case of fraud that can affect the client and the bank.
Okay, we as a group decided on three recommendations for the solution of this problem.
To implement a non-transferable means of banking transactions containing personal information, personal data, guaranteeing transparency and security of clients.
The second recommendation for this is to include an option in banking application that allows to select the most frequent stores or entities to carry out transaction. So that is directly detects an approval request for a purchase in an unknown place and is rejected.
And the last recommendation is the creation of a program especially for the banks that allows to detect extreme changes in the account of the clients.
The artificial intelligence can improve the solution implanting a microchip embedded in the variant that contains personal information in each bank customer to ensure bank process and allow updates in real time.
Artificial intelligence could contribute with the advanced Visa authorization tool that allows to analyze more than 500 attributes and generating a risk rating for each transaction in approximately 1 millisecond to help financial institutions decide whether to approve or reject a purchase. This system allows consumers to designate truths, digital shops, and bypass consumer authentication requirements.
This program will be carried out by means of machine learning, which is a scientific discipline in the field of artificial intelligence, creating systems that learn automatically, that is, identify complex patterns in millions of data and serve to find new insights and reform platforms. That is why the program will be based on being an intermediary between the client and the bank. The program provides each client with an assistant, where you can assign the name you want. For example, I will call my assistant Anna. Then she will learn how I manage my account through data and parents to make a decision with minimal human intervention. When I go over that average, Anna will detect an anomaly or a change and will immediately contact me on my mobile device and ask security questions in order to make the transaction successful. In case I don't respond to the call or questions, Anna will send a message to the bank of the anomaly in my account so that a stop can be made on my account and no movements can be made.
Okay, hello. We have been talking about the application and importance of artificial intelligence in the banking sector to prevent fraud. Now I will tell you about the ethical dilemmas that this implies. So we identified that the main problem is that using chips to identify people is invading privacy of the person. We think it can change a person's behavior, and this is not always a good thing. How? We believe that having a chip will make us feel watched or insecure. To have privacy is to have a place free of servers, which allows our development as people and allows us to have good interpersonal relationship with different people. For example, your relationship with your teacher is different from your relationship with your friends or your boss. We know that this chip was very useful. It's undeniable, but its implementation becomes real. It must be done under protocol that guarantee unlimited exclusive use for financial aspect. And the next topic is facial recognition. Also has its downsides, the implicit bias towards minorities such as people of color or Latin people and even women. I think it's a major challenge for this technology. The solution for this we have in our hands, and we have already taken the first steps taking this course. The students in this class are Latin people and the majority are women. We must make an AI and technology in general an inclusive area, taking into account social minorities and the world in general. No more, thank you so much.